I just got a text from my friend saying that we're not friends anymore, but when I asked why, he said, oh, well, I posted a photo on social media of us together and I tagged you in it, but when I checked the post this morning, I saw that you untagged yourself from the picture. Yeah, I did. Cause the picture you posted made me look like Quasimodo and you look like Brad Pitt. What was I supposed to do? You were mogging me. You know a man is beautiful when he looks good with any hairstyle. I don't know who made this post, but that's facts. That is so true. I made this post. It was me. A cop just pulled me over for speeding and asked me to say my ABCs without singing it because he thought I was driving under the influence. And I'm not. But I can't remember the ABCs without singing no matter what. I got to H and I started stuttering. Luckily, he let me off with just a warning after doing a couple other tests, but still, they gotta find a new way to do this for dumb people. A cop just pulled me over for speeding and asked me to say my ABCs without singing it because he thought I was driving under the influence. And I'm not. But I can't remember the ABCs without singing no matter what. I got to H and I started stuttering. Luckily, he let me off with just a warning after doing a couple other tests, but still, they gotta find a new way to do this for dumb people. If you're ever thinking of living somewhere where it gets super windy, don't do it. Because I came outside for 5 seconds to go from my house to the car, and look what my hair looks like. I look like the things from the Trolls movie! I just found out that my doctor follows me on social media, but he got angry at me last time I saw him because I told him I never eat vegetables. So now, I gotta start pretending I like these so he doesn't get mad at me again. Look at me, Dr. Sheridan. I love vegetables. To the vegans who were protesting in the middle of the street today causing traffic, you guys made me late for the movies. So because of that, I ordered double the amount of chicken I was going to just to cancel out the meat that you don't eat. Did I just say I want to have a 6-pack before summer 2 hours ago? Yes. Am I now eating an ice cream cone with 5 scoops on it? Maybe. I accidentally kidnapped someone's cat the other day because I was at the veterinarian since my cat needed shots. But after they finished, they gave him back to me in this big box and said he was sleeping. So I just figured I would let him rest and not take him out of the box. Until I was about halfway home because I heard him meow, but my cat has a really high-pitched meow and this one was more like meow. So I opened that box as quick as possible and it wasn't my cat. I took it back and the vet was like, oops, we mixed it up. What? Apparently if you wear one of these safety vests, you can go wherever you want because I was just at McDonald's, but when I walked in, the worker was like, oh, are you here to fix the air conditioning? I just tried a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for the first time ever, and these things are so good. What are in these? Seriously, I need the recipe. If you know how to make these, please tell me what's in these. I just got a comment on one of my videos from someone that said they can tell I'm super unathletic. So I'm gonna do a backflip to prove to you guys that that is not true. Here we go. My friend just FaceTimed me out of nowhere, and I wanted to be funny, so I answered the call doing this pose. But after I answered, I could tell he didn't think that was funny, so I was like, oh, what's wrong? And it turns out he was FaceTiming me to tell me that he couldn't go to the beach with me this weekend because his aunt passed away. I just ran over my hamster. I'll show it to you in a second, but it died yesterday, and I put it in a box because I was gonna go bury it today, and for some reason I put this stupid box on top of my car, so when I drove away, I ran over the box. I'm so sorry, Alfred. You didn't deserve this. Did I just fail the most important test of my life 10 minutes ago? Yeah, but hey, at least all the stress and anxiety leading up to it is gone now. This is so disgusting. My dog keeps farting while I'm trying to eat, and now all my food tastes like seasoned farts. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. The food even smells like farts now. The fumes from his farts are literally attaching to the food. His gas is literally making my eyes water. Imagine that fart spray that used to be popular. This literally smells like it, but 10 times worse. It's like eating a fart. This sucks. I love Wingstop, but I don't know if I could eat this, and it's so expensive. My phone is literally fogging up from his farts. I need to open a window. What did you eat? Be honest with me. Can I wear this outfit that I'm about to show you to a wedding? Because I think everyone's either gonna hate it and laugh at me, or everyone's gonna love it. Here's the outfit.
Doing the things that I never would know. Treat me like what's easy.
What do you think, huh? Never mind, my mom said the outfit makes me look like a grain of rice, so I'm not wearing it. Be honest with me. Can I wear this outfit that I'm about to show you to a wedding? Because I think everyone's either gonna hate it and laugh at me, or everyone's gonna love it. Here's the outfit.
Doing the things that I never would know. Treat me like what's easy.
What do you think, huh? Never mind, my mom said the outfit makes me look like a grain of rice, so I'm not wearing it. What would you do if a little kid's mom tried to pepper spray you? Because that's what happened to me today. I was minding my own business, and then a little kid comes up to me and says, your shirt is ugly. And then he does a cartwheel as he walks away. And I could have just let the situation end there, but I have a very fragile ego. So I decided to say, hey buddy, you look like a grain of rice. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he goes, what? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he your cartwheel is ugly. And this made the kid start to cry. And he ran to his mom and pointed at me. And then the mom started to walk over to me and I was like, oh, I know I'm in trouble now. So I pretended to be on a phone call. You know, like when you're too scared to talk to a girl, so you pretend to be on the phone. But the mom did not care. So she went right up to me and she started screaming at me. So I tried to de-escalate the situation and I said, lady, I'm sorry for what I said to your kid, but he's also a snitch. And then she tried to pepper spray me. And I don't blame her for trying to pepper spray me. It was honestly kind of a boss move. I should probably just stop arguing with little kids. My brother used to always say that he thought I was autistic, and it kind of makes sense because when I was younger, I used to think that being lactose intolerant meant that you were scared of cows. So when my friend told me that he was lactose intolerant, I thought it would be a great idea to get a cow costume, show up at his house, ring his doorbell, and scare him dressed up as a cow. So that's what I did. I got the cow costume, I rang his doorbell, and he was crying. So I was like, oh my gosh, yes, it worked. I scared him. No, because right behind him, his sister was also crying. So it turns out that he wasn't crying because I scared him with my costume. He was crying because their dog just passed away. I had to give my condolences to them dressed up as a damn filet mignon. But the worst part was that being lactose intolerant doesn't even mean that you're scared of cows. So do you know how stupid I looked when I tried to explain to them what I was doing? My brother may have just been right. May have. Why do people who can't wake up to alarms have the most obnoxious ones? Because I almost hit my brother with a frying pan last night because he went to bed 2 hours before me and this guy cannot wake up to an alarm no matter what. But he had 20 alarms set for 6 a.m. So when 6 a.m. came around, guess who woke up? Not him. He just sleeps through it the whole time. And you know what the worst part is? This is his ringtone. Why would you choose that one? Every time it goes off, I think we're getting a tsunami warning in the middle of the night. And somehow, he sleeps right through it every time. I'm gonna throw his phone out the window next time. Matter of fact, I could throw him out the window. He still wouldn't wake up. I just got banned from this cemetery because I was at a funeral for someone I don't know because I like going to random funerals, but I'm also really bad in awkward situations. And a lady at the funeral was crying, so I said, hey, don't cry. Just picture everyone here naked and you'll start to smile. And to be fair, she did stop crying, but only because she was yelling at me now. After she started yelling, more people came over to us and everyone started to realize that I didn't know anyone there. So I got kicked out of the funeral and the security guard said that I'm banned from ever going to that cemetery again. I told him, you can't ban me. My great grandma lives in this cemetery. But then he said, you're gonna be right next to your great grandma for eternity if you ever come back. I switched up so fast. I was like, yes, sir, I'll never come back. So now I can never visit my great grandma again. That kind of sucks, but it's my fault. By the way, rest in peace, Martin. Sorry if I ruined your funeral. So coyotes are allowed here, but I can't ever come back? Come on, man. What would you do if random things started disappearing around? What's up, Holmes? Remember when you shot him in the chest 3 times with your AK-47? That girl, that jacket is slaying. Because why don't you tell your girl what we do together when we're alone? Don't cry. Just picture everyone here naked. Just imagine someone that's trying to pinch their nipples. Somebody call 911. Shawty fire burning. What would you do if a little kid's mom tried to pepper spray you? I just ran over my hamster. Hey, you found my parent? You're British? Ah!